Why, hello there, people of the Merc community. If you can't tell by the title, yes, I did something I was never planning to do on the first place because I honestly thought KARNAGE was gonna, kind of lay off being dicks to us, but they haven't. So I've created a response video to get my side of the story out there more in depth, a lot more than I went into depth on the video of the re-upload of the 189, the one from O Sensations Gamer. And again, I do have the communities in my best interest. So, Oh Sensational, your link will be in the description as well. Go sub him. This has nothing to do with Sensations. He's a great player. I'm simply just trying to get him the recognition he deserves because apparently his clan seems to have a problem with that. Only because we uploaded the video and it exploded on our channel and not theirs. And that is really the only logic I can put behind that. But I will get more into that later in the video if you can or cannot tell. This video is going to be explaining what exactly happened with the drama between AMP and KARNAGE and Merc community, and what misconceptions there may or not have been, and just clearing up any questions you may have. If you have any questions, feel free to PM us or leave it in the comments. We will be responding to a lot of them, and I encourage you to think with your brain on this. Don't just side with us because you subscribe to us, and don't just side with AMP or KARNAGE simply because you're loyal to them. Come in with an open mind, think with your fucking head, and do not, I repeat, do not just side with someone because you're a fan. Look at the facts. Look at the Skype calls. I'm going to have a lot more about the Skype chats in here and stuff like that. And I encourage you to be open-minded about this. Gameplay is submitted by Argo. He will be in the description as well. Feel free to check him out. And I'm not going to say enjoy the video because this video isn't enjoyable. It's another just drama ball, and it's something I really didn't want to do. But think about it with an open mind. Use your brains. I'll see you later. Well, actually, in a couple seconds. This is when me and Sensations first began chatting on Skype. After I hit him up asking him if he had any gameplays he wanted to send in. He asked if is it a clan or a cinema. I say it's kind of whatever. Now at the time, this is when the channel's maybe 3 days old. I'm having trouble identifying what exactly it is. Now, my definition of a clan and KARNAGE's definition of a clan and many other of you guys is probably a lot different than mine. My definition of a clan is a team of players that go on Xbox Live and play competitively and things like that. They'll have, the same clan tag, or they'll have, for example, if Merc was a clan to me, I would make everybody put Merc so-and-so in their name on their YouTube channel, on their PS3, on their Xbox, on their PC, but I wasn't doing that because I'd never wanted to make a clan. If you haven't heard of a channel called KODAPS247, KODAPS247 is a community channel type thing, but it isn't a clan, but at the same time, it's not a community channel. You have to send in videos kind of trying out for the channel before they will actually let you post there. And they only have maybe 10 guys maybe? That's what I was going for. Whether you consider KODAPS247 a clan or not, in my opinion, is not a clan. And that was the type of channel I was going for. So, no matter what your definition of a clan is, understand that is the type of channel that I wanted to create. Not some clan. That's why I chose the term team a few days after I posted the video when all this stuff started, because it's a team of a select 10 to 15 people that will be posting on here consistently. I don't make them put Merc in the name of their YouTube channel or gamer tags. I don't make them constantly whore out our main channel on theirs. I'm here for the community, the best of his interests. Now, on top of that, if people don't want to actually be on our permanent roster, they can just send in videos for a one-time thing. And that's what this was. He was never in our permanent roster. I never put him in there. So you can that's what I intended for the channel to be. Whether that's a clan to you or not, that's not what it was to me. So this is just us talking about what the channel exactly is. He agrees, says he's in, and I explain it's a community channel with a roster. Again, similar to the KOD247. That's exactly what they do. He says, I understand, links me the unlisted video, gives me permission to come over it and upload it. He says he does comms, this and that, and then he says check out his channel. I do, I subscribe to him. I'm here to give him his recognition. That's what I'm here for. If I wasn't here to give him his recognition, I wouldn't have made a video the day after posting this video, shouting him out again. And on top of that, I'm linking him again in the description because he has done nothing wrong. He wanted to grow his channel. It isn't his fault his clan leader got mad about it. So do not blame this on Sensations. In fact, go there and subscribe to him for some awesome gameplays, because if it weren't for him, our channel wouldn't have grown like it did. And I'm okay with admitting that. So he's just explaining me, why he has the unlisted leak, that he's sending it into other people's as well, and I don't care. And he basically just says he can't do comms and all that. Gonna keep scrolling down. He doesn't want to do comms in all our videos, and I'm like, just link your channel then. Feel free to follow us on Twitter, whatever. Links it. Then the next day, message us. You gained a shit ton of subs in that video. Smiley face. I know. I tweeted you to Green Goblin, and I did. And I shouted you out again. You should grow a little bit more. And keep in mind, this is before any of the drama with KARNAGE started. At this point, he is still in my best interest, and I am still out there to help him grow and to make sure that people understand that that was his gameplay. He deserves subs just like us. It says, thanks, smiley face. Just say, if you want to send anything else like that, feel free to make sure it gets noticed. And then he says, okay, I don't think I have any other gameplays. And then it's all good. Just hit me up if you get like a 200 plus. LOL. So that's pretty much all there is. Better than KARNAGE. Things like that. And that is how I know that KARNAGE's leader must have said something to him, because he was never like this before. He was thrilled. He didn't care if our channel was getting subs. In fact, I was thrilled. I was doing everything I could to make sure our subs gave him the recognition he deserved. An extra shout out, channel links, annotations. I didn't have to shout him out again in the next video, did I? So basically at this point, I've just said I have an extreme dislike for AMP. Actually, I said hate. Hate's a strong word. And yeah, but I just said I hate AMP. He says, well, why? I say, well, because they comment on our videos saying they have a 198-1. And then some people in the Merc chat, I made a Merc chat to communicate between the people that wanted to upload and things like that. But I am working on a much better way to upload. I'm going to make a Google Docs and a submission form and things like that instead of doing it through Skype, because I have so many contacts on Skype. It's ridiculous. It's just too hectic and too chaotic. So I'll make a video on how you guys can upload to Merc in a few days. And anyone can upload. There's no joining Merc. Just send us a video. We do have higher standards, 100 pluses, decent quality videos, decent quality commentary. If you don't want to do a commentary, feel free to just send it in to me and I will come over it personally for you. Make sure you get the recognition you deserve. However, back to the main point of the video. So basically, a lot of people that I was talking to, they were saying, Merc's or AMP has done this to me, done that to me. Predator Noodle was saying they kicked him for BS reasons. At first, I didn't believe him, but Predman, I'm sorry. After all this stuff, after all the proof of AMP's treachery I've heard and seen, also I have heard stuff from some of AMP's ex-members, one of them being AMP Cosmic. From everything I've heard, it just seems like AMP kind of gets what they want from their clan. Like, if someone gets a world record, they will send in the video, they'll be like, okay, you're in. And then January 1st, they kicked all the people that just got in because of that world record and didn't actually, keep producing amazing gameplays, which is stupid because it's kind of like they got what they want from them. They got the recognition for the world record and then booted the player, which I think is kind of BS. To me, that is not in the community's best interest. But Predator Noodle, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, well, I did mean it at the time, but now that I've kind of seen more of everything, I will make an apology to you. That was kind of BS what I did to you as well. I shouldn't have been so quick to listen to energy, but let's get back to this conversation. So that's what happened. I'm not going to deny it. I said I didn't like AMP. I took it personally because everyone was saying, AMP's just doing some BS. A few hours later, probably 4 to 5 hours later, after I posted the 189-1. No, this is the next day, actually. A few hours after they posted the comment. So they posted the comment the day after I posted it. And then a few hours after they posted the comment on the video saying they had a 198-1, they uploaded the video of a 198-1. And I just said, wow, this is kind of classy. And then that was sarcasm, of course. That was actually just me calling him out, being like, you uploaded this just to spite us and don't deny it. And also probably because they are apparently tight, or whatever you want to call it, with KARNAGE. So they all denied it, just said it was coincidence, just said Energy wanted me to get this done a few days ago, but I just now wanted to get around to it. But I personally, at this point, I don't believe that. I do believe they put it up just to put our video to shame, because it was indeed not the world record highest KDR. And after I saw it, regardless of how I felt towards AMP, I still changed it to 189 kill death ratio instead of a world record. So, have I done anything wrong at this point? In my opinion, no. So we're just going to read this Skype conversation. This is when things start appearing fishy to me. As you can tell, he's no longer thrilled in the channel's growth. He's no longer thrilled in his growth or how the video is doing. He said, just remove my video. I said, why? You're getting plenty of subs. He says, everything is escalating. I said, what do you mean? He's like, it's not about me getting subs or anything. Things are just escalating. So he's still growing, yet he wants me to take the video down. Seems odd. How people are saying it's fake on PS3, which there were a lot of you, and it wasn't fake. It was just an extreme noob lobby with thumbless Timmies. And then he says nope, and I said, you know, who cares? You're good at the game. Screw off. Screw off, haters. It actually says something else, but I don't feel like saying that. It just says, I guess. Still sounds kind of unsure, which is odd to me because, you know, about 15, 16 hours ago or the day before, whichever you want to prefer, we were chatting, and he seemed still ecstatic about it. I said, don't worry, in a week or so, I'll make a response video clearing the air. As in, if there's any... At this point, I still had no clue about Carnage. At this point, keep that in mind. So, by that, I meant I was going to make a video, a third shout-out video. Don't worry, in a week or so, I'll make a response video clearing the air. I'll shout you out again, too. You deserve as many subs as we earned, and that's the comment that Amp posted. So this is before I had any clue Amp and Carnage were after me at this point. Yeah, I'm still offering him more shoutouts, saying he deserves more subs, saying I'm going to clear the air with the video from all the haters. And I still have no clue about Amp or Carnage. Then he says, I saw. Maybe, he says, I saw. Maybe made the comment beforehand. Are you not afraid of getting dislikes? And I said, are you friends with Apollo 1, which is Carnage's leader? And I said, no. We have so many likes. That's like 87% approval. When people like videos, it comes off in the recent activity. He says, cool. I said, it's a good way to grow. And he says, I know. And at this point, I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to leave it here at part 1 because I do not know if I can upload 2 parts yet, as we are not partnered, or at least a partnership. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to keep going. If I can't upload it, I can always just go split it into 2 parts. So if that is the case and I do have to split it into 2 parts, or I don't have to, I'm sorry about that. But you know what? Whatever. So he says, it's a good way to grow. And he starts asking me about Carnage. And this is where things are getting suspicious. At this point, I don't know what's up. He did inform me he was a clan, however, to my negligence, I never bothered looking into it. If I had been, I probably could have prevented this whole mess, but I'm new to this, so what can you do? And I said, he asked if we'll overtake them. I said, probably by tomorrow if we keep growing like this. And that's the truth. We're at like 600 subs at this point. We had gained 500 subs in 2 days. It was ridiculous. And then he says, dude, add Apollo. Do you have his Skype? Why? And I said, no. I mean, I don't have his Skype. And he just says, so it'll talk and stuff. It'll be good. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, oh, cool. Maybe Carnage wants to be friends with us. Making YouTube buddies. Yay. So I'm asking him if he's on. He's not accepting my friend request. And I said, I don't think he'll add me. I said, I'm working on the second comm right now. Clearing the air, shouting him out for a 3rd time. And then at this point, I still suspect nothing. He says, cool, bro. I'm so sorry. I should have told you it was uploaded. This was actually after all the stuff with Energy and Carnage. So I'll go over to that conversation with us. Or I'll go over to that conversation at this point. And I'll end the video here because this video is way too long. So this is part 1. See you guys in part 2. Peace out. Again, think with your brain. Don't just assume things. Even if you are supporting Merc right now, feel free to come in with an open mind. I can take constructive criticism. However you feel, leave it in the comments or whatever. Leave a like or dislike rating. Like for Merc, dislike for Carnage, etc. Just know that Carnage did dislike our last video. It instantly got like 10-11 dislikes. Can't think of anyone that could do that other than Carnage. So these are just the facts. This is part 1. Subscribe for part 2 if you're interested. If you just want to come back, that's okay too, as long as you're watching. I don't even care. I just wanted to get this video out there, clearing my name and showing you guys why I feel like I was bullshitted. So see you on part 2. Later, guys.